back to another reaction of Interview with a Vampire, Interview with the Vampire, Season 2, Episode 3. You know, this whole time, I'm not sure if you guys realized, I was actually saying the name of this show wrong. I think I was saying Interview with an Vampire or a Vampire, something like that. But it's Interview with the Vampire. And when I was editing it, I was like, oh, look, it says Interview with the Vampire, not with a vampire. Small details nobody cares about. I'm ready to jump into this episode, y'all. So far, this season is giving. So let's jump right into this, y'all. And by the way, thank you guys for clarifying who the first vampire is in this world. It is Akasha, right? Is that how you pronounce her name? Regardless, I now know that's the Queen of the Damned. See, I'm still thinking Dracula was it, like, you know, just regular other movies or TV shows. They would have Dracula as the first vampire, but clearly it's not in this world. So thank you guys so much for commenting down below and letting me know about that. Now, you want to see this in a full reaction? I know you do. It is available. The links are down below. So please click the Patreon link or the YouTube channel membership link or both of those links and join our extended family today, y'all. Without further ado, let's jump into Interview with the Vampire and find out exactly what this show has got to give. Episode 10, No Pain. No pain, no gain. That looks ew!
Wriggling items, I should have said that.
The Perils of Omakase. Under the Burning Sky. The one about Enron. Black Blood, was it?
A reader. Well, prepare yourself for disappointment.
Off your game a touch yesterday. Perhaps they believe you've been humbled.
Who are you?
Gonna stop looking at you now?
A little pale for Mossad. Although that could be very Mossad.
I work for another watchful shop, the name of which has not come up. Tracking 900 of them a month ago. We're tracking 1,600 now.
Well, then you have a more immediate problem than a book being researched. Got a name?
You're not the first to attempt this, Mr. Malloy. I could give you the names of 4 others who have, and they're all dead. Or undead. Files have been placed with proper encryption.
Anyone here a fan of intelligence officers? We got a live one. Michelin fish in the desert. I burned my entire per diem. How many Rashids, Rashid?
I suspect just enough to help them stay hidden.
Does your average Joe Mo vampire keep people like you in line? Drain and disappear us.
They have a biological imperative that is in conflict with human morality.
Thank you, Rashid. The average vampire has minimal contact with humanity. And I'd
Really?
say we're multimillionaires. Not quite a billion. You were invited here as a guest.
Cell phones.
You were rude, but he crossed the line. Offer
How do you hide from the cloud?
We should probably wait for him.
Probably.
Phones make you slaves to your fetishes. And data retrieval is primarily about profit. Sometimes you've watched that kill on the local news. You're at the height of willful ignorance. We exploit it. This starts prophetic vision.
Stop.
We were shadows crouching behind stone. Prior to his transformation, Roman Coven sent me to lead the shambolic Paris Coven. Called ourselves the Children of Darkness.
Oh.
We lived in squalor. And Robespierre was beheaded. I was, by any measure, failing. Our ways were finished. We were embers on a waning pyre. Start was the wind to scatter.
I really gotta meet this guy.
Sired by one of my deserters, Magnus. This was something new.
Magnus made him, right?
No vampire shall ever reveal his true nature to a mortal and let that mortal live. Prancing and preening in front of 500 mortals a night.
Hear Louis tell it, Lestat becoming a vampire was a horror show.
But he made a remarkable recovery shortly thereafter.
Oh.
We were all in love with him. He had that effect on everyone. I had to bring him under my control by any means.
Really?
Tu es le bâtard de Magnus.
Un peu l'enfant.
Il est mort, n'est-ce pas? Je peux prendre soin de toi. Viens à moi. Viens à moi. I followed him for weeks. His rejections only inflamed me. Fascinated by his disregard for the laws I told them could never be broken. He took a mortal lover. More heresy. à la maison. Je ne peux pas lire mes notes quand j'entends tes pieds sur le plancher.
Nous allons nous faire rattraper.
Je l'espère.
Par-dessus tes incessantes divagations. Comment pourrais-je entendre quoi que c'est un peu près de mon oreille? Je peux seulement comprendre quand tu t'approches.
Gardes-tu ce garçon comme aide mémoire, soit avec les tiens.
Et abandonner mon gilet à carreaux, mon col jabot. Il n'y a rien. Bonne nuit.
Tolerated his presence too long already. I had to act, or he'd destroy what little I had left.
Whoa! Damn, he's strong.
Louis a pas révélé ta vraie nature, n'est-ce pas?
Je n'ai pas ces pouvoirs.
Mais tu l'auras. Tu gâches ton potentiel en menant cette vie-là. Relâche-le! Et voici un buveur de sang. Je suis Armand. Je suis le chef de ton clan.
I knew he would.
Heureux que tu sois venu.
Il ne se réveille pas.
On s'est perdu au travers de Satan et au travers d'un monde.
Une trinité crottée.
Tu vas attirer la colère de Dieu sur nous avec tes péchés.
Vis parmi les mortels. Tu marches dans le temple de Dia.
Oops.
De mes marbre. On fit le pied d'une table. Il a une flûte.
You led him there so he could destroy it.
His words had been my thoughts for half a century.
Satan. Armand.
Nous sommes les dieux. Vous êtes les dieux.
My children left. They roamed the streets of Paris, wreaking havoc with mortals. They went mad. Ended themselves. The thing that kept me from the fire were the old ritual.
Que s'est-il passé?
Je pourrais parler jusqu'à la fin du monde, sans jamais te dire tout ce que tu as détruit ici.
Nous sommes seuls. Comment transporte l'air en feu? Comment bouges-tu des objets par les...
Et ton Nicolas, l'un des nôtres.
Oh.
Est-ce que le garçon a accepté le don?
Nope.
Je te prévenir, il s'en remettra. Certainement.
J'ai une idée.
Was this his idea?
C'est doué dans un élan collectif. Ils rient ensemble. Non, ce que tu es un vampire. Bois le sang à la vue de tous.
Je n'ai pas de clan. Tu m'en as privé.
Contraire, maître.
Regardez comme ils sont immobiles. Ils croient vraiment que c'est une pièce de théâtre.
Nous l'avons fait ensemble.
Tu fais au meilleur moi.
Vous faites tout le travail.
Après une centaine de nuits ici, tu t'ennuies déjà.
He really likes this thought.
Ici, maintenant, on nous observe.
Elle devrait regarder sa partition.
Is that Nick?
Je t'aime.
Je t'aime aussi.
He's lying.
Armand taught to stop the mic, yes? And a week later, the stop was gone. Went to open the theater the next night. He was met by the lawyer, Pierre Roger I. He abandoned Nikki. He abandoned Armand. He abandoned the Coven. And will always be for Lestat.
Never say I love you to a raging narcissist.
He arrived
Ooh. Hey.
and shattered that lock.
I like the backstory.
Working in a car factory. He hates his maker.
Just outside Chicago, he said he didn't like big cities.
He gets me outside Chicago, selling chestnuts outside the train station.
By the train station.
What the hell we know about Cincinnati?
What do they know about Cincinnati? I'm finally working backstage tonight. I won't be late.
You're the one who said he was our makeup.
Smile crooks up to the left, bunch of moles on his crotch and thighs. I don't know what it is that you need. I remember what I remember.
I try to keep us safe. There's danger if they find out we lied.
Maybe not Cincinnati. How about Shreveport?
My daddy took me and Paul there to fish. There's a drawbridge there.
Shreveport, Cottle Lake, burned himself on the bridge.
If you open up the windows and the doors, you get a little breeze.
Major, welcome to our lair.
Shouldn't you be in the lobby?
I got 3 minutes.
Did I give you consent to look me in the eye?
I've been late once, Major.
Have you been early once is the question I'd be asking myself.
Oh.
She's taking the abuse in stride.
I've never seen her happy.
The Coven has grand designs for her. Show me where you go at night.
Oh, okay.
Unconscious death is the fate of all mortal. We are conscious death. Rolf Wangler.
Do you know what it means to be loved by death?
How does he get him to beg for it?
No pain.
It's hay season.
It's not a farm, Estelle.
Got chills.
Of course you did. Because I'm a fucking professional.
Glad to Gary Duff, it's your job now. Keep the sacrifice in there till 10 minutes to the stage. Put your freshie and bagosh and bagora, the rats do the dirty for you. That's the buddy box. This is the rat box. Back and forth, back and forth. Keep track. The wrong bucks, they go running up the stairs, into the green room, into the theater.
An incinerator at home.
How'd that work?
Throw him in, watch him burn.
Feels a bit germ. Store leads to the sewers, catacombs, and various ossuaries we've got hidden around the underground. Coven members past, mostly heretics and lawbreakers. They found the heart. Rats love heart.
Somehow, I always end up back by the river.
Down by the river.
A vein winding through the heart of Paris. There's much talk of your camera in the Coven. You're mad in love with humanity, thieving their private moments with light and shadow.
I saw enough theater back home for several lifetimes.
Nothing worse than being dragged around unwillingly by a companion. You should talk with Tuan Pham about cameras. He's very learned.
I'm not joining the Coven. Trying to save you a sales pitch.
You have made that clear enough.
So if that's why you're here...
It is not the whole reason I'm here.
No.
It's
definitely not the whole reason he's here.
I like you. Isn't that obvious?
We really must work on blocking your thoughts.
Maybe I'm guarding my thoughts just fine. Maybe I let you into my head on purpose.
Aw, love is in the air.
If we were the only vampires in Paris.
Second, I felt like we were.
Aw.
Coven is envious of your independence. It's a problem.
Want me, I'm here. But I'm here. Everyone's asking, what's next? What's next? Not, where were you?
What room is there left for me? If you have not found yourself.
Oh, there's room.
Oh. How much?
I was supposed to be luring him in, but the opposite was happening.
Easy and flirtatious.
And combative.
And combative, yes.
Arguing is foreplay.
It's one of my most profound feelings. Excited and driven to form new conclusions about myself. Something wrong, Daniel?
Oh, no, it's the computer. Made me think of,
Think what?
That's it. It just flew out of my head there. It's gone. Where's Claudia at this point? How's she doing? What's she doing?
How do you get them to accept death?
Muck about in their heads, find their shame.
Who's Francis Norton?
The best Iago to walk the York Royal.
I was in Springfield, selling little trinkets at the train station.
And an orphan again. We have that in common.
Estelle told me you were the youngest, but you're also the strongest. Figured you got the best blood.
My maker lies in the walls downstairs. Maître, put him there.
With Qatar?
And I can fly.
And you kill with panache.
Gifts did he bequeath the Muppet vampiress?
You taught me how to lie well.
You'll make a fine actor then. Louis, who's from Chicago, yes? Stick with it, Puss. You're almost there.
I've killed over and over, and I will do it again.
On their gradations to evil, is evil a great perilous gulf falls into with the first sin?
But it's dark, and it's empty, and I can't see the bottom of it.
State of evil, then only one sin is needed.
Evil is the product of the ability of humans. Now, will you two kindly shut up?
Your argument assumes God exists.
I don't know that God exists.
And surely there are degrees and variations to goodness. The goodness of the saints, the goodness of the midwives. And how is this evil achieved?
You only want him 'cause you're feeling blue. Run his fingers through your hair the way I
Louis?
I was with Bruce for 30 years.
Bruce.
There's something about 18th century Armand.
Lestat was my companion in America.
And where is he now?
He knows. Do you know where he is?
I want you to say it. Known for months. I've just waited for you to say it.
And that means what? What does that mean for Claudia?
Did she help you kill him?
Yes. No.
You broke one of the great laws.
Go away.
Calm down.
And you said nothing.
What the hell with you?
Uh-oh. Louis, calm down.
I'm still the only one you trust.
Wait.
Kill me again. Show me. The only way you know how to love.
He was a loner, had fickle moods. Switched between them real fast.
We let it go after we said he burned himself.
No, we should do this. We should be real careful, like you said.
3 of us were a little gang for a while. Till one day he set himself on fire, shot the shit out of us.
Did it with a lighter.
Thought we'd be on that road for a long time. His last words were, "Had enough of your gloomy faces."
Good.
Lestat could have said, "Put your coffin on a boat." But he said the vampires out there are vicious.
I should tell you something.
It was better when he broke my bones. I fought him, kicked him, clawed him. It was when he had me pinned. And he'd tell me he loved me before, during, and after. That fucked me up. One day he said, "Had enough of your gloomy face." Drove off on a motorbike. They're gonna let me join the Coven end of this week.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
I'm kind of scared.
Lawyer for the buyer is ready for the teleconference.
Oh.
Would you mind, Daniel?
I'll take a piss. A real cold cup of water there, Rashid. I was really in it.
3 studies for figures at the base of a crucifixion, witnesses to Christ's agony.
Oh, the buyer wants it for her husband. She probably Googled what questions she should ask.
It's only had 3 owners.
Here to help.
Basic.
I am
What? That's a...
who you think I am. Ears have stopped meshing.
He's disrupted the performance.
No. Let him speak, Sam.
He's here in support of the girl. Finish the performance.
Mutilated body found in a park 3 nights ago. Was that you?
Of course not.
And I don't see our girl here at that particular park. It's your time to recruit. It's not happening. He will be the ruin of us. Coven would like to know what you intend to do with him.
And do you speak for the Coven? After she's committed herself to us, then I'll do what must be done. Satisfy.
It does, maître. All respect. No pain.
No pain.
They want him to kill him.
Come. I have something for you. Sit.
What is it, Matron?
It's a flea circus. May it remind you of your humble beginnings.
The 5 laws.
Let the youngest read in the youngest. The ceremony is for members only. Shall we have a walk?
Each coven must have its leader order the working of the dark trick upon a mortal. The dark gifts must never be given to the crippled, the maimed.
He left a body in the park.
More reason I should leave.
No vampire shall ever reveal his or her true nature to a mortal. No vampire may ever destroy another vampire.
I will not harm you. Those were your first words to me.
Finally seek the destruction of all those who have broken these 5 laws. Will you abide by this 5th and final law?
I will.
Take my head off if you're gonna do it. That's all what fire does. I don't want to go out that way. Look after Claudia.
She doesn't need looking after. She won't be here very long. Her mind, as fierce as it is now, will not endure. It will break apart in time. I've seen it all before. I've seen too much, Louis.
Oh. You didn't think we were going to leave you in the wet room, did you? You're a star, Claudia.
My baby loves windows.
I play your governess.
And I play your mother.
You'll be their little birdie for the next 50 years.
The savage garden. Those with the most power are often the weakest.
Tell her she's beautiful. Tell her that every morning. You walk me home.
Did I? Did he break you, Louis? Are you broken?
No.
I think you are.
But I carry him. If I can. The pain.
You will. I did what is time to a vampire.
So what's the Coven gonna do? I mean, Armand is super strong.
You want to come upstairs?
Are you inviting me in?
Gonna kill me?
So Claudia's gonna lose it, I think. Well, very good episode. I really did enjoy learning how Armand met Lestat. It was a gag to lemons of the squeezes of all the juices. Also, we got to see Armand and how strong he really is. And honey, I shrunk the kids. He is very strong. I like how he has all these abilities that we don't really see any other vampire have thus far. I don't even think Lestat had that power, like to have the fire in his hand. Did he? What is going to happen with Claudia and what is going to happen with the Coven? Because the Coven wants Armand to kill Louis. And now Louis is going to obviously still be alive in the next episode. As they were giving the preview, I stopped it right when Claudia was on stage and she was saying she's a vampire trapped in a little girl's body. And I feel like that's going to drive her to go literally insane and possibly try to kill the Coven, if not actually succeed in killing the Coven. And I feel like we're getting to the ending of Claudia being here in this show, which is very sad. I love Claudia. Because clearly Claudia is not around at this time because Armand is with Louis and there is no Claudia. So what is going to happen? Also, now I understand that Armand killed the main vampire, the theater guy, killed his master. And then I'm assuming he sucked the blood from his master, not Armand, the other guy who was created by him. So there's all these like twists and turns that we're learning still. I might have not really gotten that down to pat, but I'm sure you guys are gonna comment down below fiercely and let me know. So once again, I'm loving this show. I'm loving diving in to all of the lore of the interview with the vampire. Is it the? Yes, I'm gonna get down the name eventually, but it's I love it. I think there's, the last season, I believe there was 7 episodes. So if there is only 7 episodes of this season, then we're very close to being over. Regardless, right? Let me see. Should I find out for y'all? Do you guys know the answer to this question? How many episodes there are? How many episodes are there in the interview, absolutely, with the Vampire season 2? Bloop, 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 bloop. 8. Okay, there's gonna be 8 episodes this season. So one more episode, one more episode, and then we're at the halfway mark of wrapping up this season. So I feel like this episode definitely started setting the stage for it to start picking up. Although it is picked up, I feel like it's about to start jumping onto different levels of that I'm not really prepared for. I feel like the elements of me crying, I feel like if Claudia dies, I'm gonna bawl my eyes out. I'm just letting you get closer. Gather around the table. If Claudia dies, I'm going to lose my ever-living shit. I love Claudia, but it's the pressure right here, knowing that she's not gonna be here much longer in this show. Regardless, I would give this episode a 10 out of 10. It was glorious, and I actually had a lot of sleep before I filmed this one, so I'm not exactly exhausted when I watch it. So there's that. Shout out to me being awake. Thank you guys so much for being here. Before you leave this reaction, please hit the like button, share, comment down below. I will see you all next time with more